to leave. Already packing, come with me. I'm not really asking. We'll get away to a place where we don't know.
Good morning, everyone, and welcome back to another video. Today I'm just sharing kind of a day in the life, what I do, cooking dinner. I spent a lot of time in the kitchen on this day. I cleaned out a few of the drawers, so it just kind of kept me in the kitchen. I was also planning a Costco trip, so I was trying to just get rid of anything that was expired and whatnot as I was in the kitchen. So thought I'd start with making myself some avocado toast this morning. And I was cutting up this watermelon that I picked up at Sprouts for my husband and daughter who were getting ready to leave for the park for a little bit.
Maybe the birds will sing about your heart. Maybe the trees will whisper the word. Maybe the sun will spread your joy to the ones who lost their hope. Your smile. What if the wind could spread your love? What if your sweetness could reach everyone? There'd be no wars.
You had me at hello. Where you go is where I go. I don't need nobody else. I got you, and you got me too.
You can ride all the blue. I wanna do what you want to. We can leave and run away someday. Someday. I've been saving you, and you save me too. Yeah, I need it, don't you need me too? 'Cause I need you. Yeah, so call me anytime that you need a favor. Call me anytime I can come and save you.
And the avocado toast is done. Super delicious, very simple. This is what I do quick on mornings when I have like a lot of stuff going on in the day, like today, which isn't like a ton of stuff, but just keeping busy around the house. Anywho, now that that is done, we will get started on cleaning out these drawers. Oh my goodness. I don't get to do this a lot. But it just became so disorganized that clearly it needed to be done. And I'm always prepping food here on the island, so tons of crumbs and crap gets all down in there. I really tried to film for you guys so you could see exactly how much crap is in there, like dirt, you know, stuff like that. So I was really glad to get this done on this day. So I cleaned out this drawer, the one next to it, and then a couple of the ones behind me that you guys will see soon. And then you peek at the pantry there. Oh, look there, see? It just gets gross, you know? And this was probably, I'll be honest, probably like a year. And really, I should be doing it like every 6 months or so. But this was probably like a year's worth, which I think is not so bad for a year, but still. Anyway, was glad to get it done. Going back to the pantry though, I have since cleaned out and organized that, and that's another video that's going to be coming up soon. So make sure you subscribe if you haven't subscribed so you can see that pantry clean out and reorganization video that's going to be coming up soon. Anyway, I'll let you guys watch as I sit and organize and show you guys all the stuff I have here.
I've been saving you, and you save me too. Yeah, I need it, don't you I get you, and you got me too.
Well, here I am making some major life decisions, trying to figure out the best way to organize these things. So the problem is I bought all this organizational stuff before we moved into this house, thinking, okay, great, I'll be ready to go. Well, it doesn't fit in the drawers properly. So when you open and close, they slide around, and that's what kind of creates a lot of the disorganization, because it just moves all around, so things just kind of get thrown in there anywhere, you know? Anyway, so I am going to have to buy like all new. You see, I'm getting in the drawer behind me because this one kind of expands, seeing if that would work better in there. It didn't, so I'm going to order, I think, those bamboo just like pieces of wood, and you can cut the drawer however you please to organize all the things in it. So I think that's what I'm going to do. But in the meantime, this is what I ended up doing. Way better than it was before. Sprayed and wiped all that stuff out, so that was great. And yeah, so let's keep moving.
You fill my head with roses. I can't help but dream away. Standing on a field with you and flowers everywhere. Maybe there is a star with your name. One thing I know is that there should be. There is no one who has a heart as pure, no, not like yours. Dreaming of you. 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 I'm dreaming of you. What if the world had more of your smile? What if the wind could spread your love? What if your sweetness could reach everyone? There'd be no wars. Dreaming of you. Dreaming of you. Dreaming of you. Yesterday there was sun and there was rain, beauty in the mundane. And as the light startled our eyes, we let go of disguise.
So you could see how this one is much better because it expands, but it was obviously, it's like one of the pieces came loose underneath, and so I have to really like rig it to get it to work. But it was still didn't open up wide enough for the other drawers. And the other ones, I can't turn them because the drawer isn't deep enough. But on this drawer, because it's a much more narrow drawer, this thing fits beautifully. And organizing it was just such a dream. And now I open it and it's just lovely. Everything's in there perfectly organized. It doesn't slide around. It doesn't move around. It just fits perfectly snug. So this is what I need for every single drawer. And I only have one for one drawer. So that's why I think for the bigger drawers, I'm going to order the individual pieces of bamboo to create those, like, you know, individual little areas. So kind of replicate something like that. But I am going to get another couple of these for the narrow drawers, like the silverware drawer. Now you'll see right now, this is a nightmare. This also happens because my kids have chores, and chores for them, one of them is unloading the dishwasher, and they just throw things wherever. So somehow these mason jar lids all made it into this drawer, and I don't know why. I don't know who thought to put mason jar lids. I have a basket for them, which you guys will see me put them all in there in a little bit. But anyway, so we're moving on to this drawer. Measuring spoons, got to put those back. But there's a nice organized place to put them, so that's perfect. Anyway, that drawer has remained organized. It's lovely. It's wonderful. Anyway, let's keep moving on. We're going to clean out this drawer here, and I'll tell you now before I do it. You'll see me do it. I end up taking all the silverware out of this drawer and dropping it in a sink full of soap, baking soda, and vinegar. And I let them soak all day. And I'll come back when we get to that part.
Agents of the other, beyond gravel, beyond hope. Dreamy, breezy, we go. Easy, easy on our tiptoes. Undercover, agents of the other, beyond gravel, beyond hope.
About to leave, already packing. Come with me, I'm not really asking. We'll get away to a place where we don't know. About to see the world in action, what we can be, life with no distractions. We'll get away, this is what we waited for. Take my hand, we'll make it somehow. We can't miss out. I'm done living life with the lights out, die with my own doubts. Be free with me. Be free. Be back, eyes on the freeway, Bonnie and Clyde, a classic cliche. We're on the run, this is what we waited for. Oh yeah, take my hand, we'll make it somehow. We can't miss out. I'm done living life with the lights out, die with my own doubts. Be free with me. Be free.
So now I'm cleaning the sink since I'm gonna clean silverware. In here I want to do it in a clean sink. So I'm just giving the sink a little rinse here, and then I'm filling it up with, like I said a little bit ago, soap, like dish soap, baking soda, and vinegar. And I just let it fill up with super, super hot water. I put the water as hot as it'll go. And then I literally dropped all of the silverware into the sink.
With me. Yeah, let's go. Be free with me. Oh, come on and let's go. Let's be free with me. Yeah, be free, be free, be free with me. I'm looking out from my window, sun's coming up like the day before. You're like a stone on my pillow, I don't make a sound when I shut the door. You don't have to.
Now I'm getting started on this focaccia bread that I love to make. I make it all different ways. So this is the first time I made it this way. I had some feta cheese I needed to use up and some little tomatoes. So I did like a tomato and feta focaccia bread, but this bread is so easy. I'm gonna see if I can find the website where I got it from, and I'll link it below for you guys. But it's so good, it's so easy to make. You literally just like get the dough together and then you let it rise, and then you move it to another pan and then you let it rise, and then that's it. You put it in the oven and it always comes out so great. The kids love it, everybody loves it. So I'm getting an early start on this so it can rise and do its thing through the day before I get started on dinner.
How much I want you, just looking at you makes my whole world spin. You don't have to wake up yet. We can spend all day in bed. I'll put the TV in the room, we'll have a Netflix marathon, Kenny G saxophone. We'll order in a bunch of food, I'll put your favorite music on all the way baritone. Shut the lights, go infrared. We can spend all day in bed. I'll put the TV in the room, we'll have a Netflix marathon, Kenny G saxophone. We'll order in a bunch of food, I'll put your favorite music on all the way baritone. Shut the lights, go infrared.
I don't think I mentioned the reason why I put the silverware in the sink is because I felt like some of it had like water spots on it. And we had a brief time where the heating element in our dishwasher wasn't working. So we were like, all the dishes were coming out wet and whatever. So I think that might have been the reason why some of them looked the way they did. So that's why I did this. And let me tell you, they came out sparkling. So dish soap, baking soda, and vinegar, let them soak, and that cleaned them right up. And I just used the sponge and I kind of just like, did a once over on each one real quick. And now I'm drying them and getting them back into this wonderfully organized drawer that is still organized today. And moving on. After cutting about 40,000 tomatoes there, we're gonna move on with the bread. So I put this pan in the oven with butter, let the butter melt while the oven preheated. And then our dough that's been rising in the microwave, I pull it out. See, it's a perfect dough. Perfect dough. Very loose, has movement. Anyway, get it in there with all that extra virgin olive oil I used, and then I just kind of fold the tomatoes and the feta cheese in there. And then once I get it in there, I just spread it out in there, and then I just let it rise again for like 20-30 minutes or so, and then stick it in the oven. So it's really, really simple. You can put anything you want in this. Like you could do tomato and basil, or sometimes I just do like rosemary throughout with like a salted top or something. But you could literally do any combination of anything. It's super yummy. Wait till you see it at the end. This is such a relaxing time of day for me. It's mid-afternoon, the sun's gone over the house, so it's just such a pretty time to come outside. But I want to show you these chairs, the cushions on these chairs. You see these feet prints on them. On each chair has it. And at the beginning of the school year, the girls' shoes, they have to wear white shoes. I Scotch guarded them on these chairs. But the shoes were sitting on those spots. So why, where the shoes were, you would think the overspray would have gotten on the rest of the cushion, and just I would have feet-shaped dirty spots. You see what I'm saying? So anyway, I leave them there. They're funny. It's a funny reminder, but it's just such a nice time to come out, water the flowers, just tidy up the space, fix the mat. Sometimes I'll bring the blower and blow away any extra, foliage there that falls. And it's just a calming, nice time of day for me.
Circle fresh cut grass. I could really use some stuff like that. Talk to me and tell me all that you've seen, all the colors, summer love, memories washed in every shade of green and all the colors, summer love. Remember the lazy river day canoe, bathing in the turquoise blue, losing track of time.
Now I'm getting started with the rest of dinner. Here I've got some Brussels sprouts that I needed to use up, so I rinsed them and cutting them just in half. Put them in a baking dish with this sugar-free stir-fry sauce. To me, it tastes kind of like teriyaki sauce, with just a little bit of avocado oil. And I just put in the baking dish, and I'll throw that in the oven when I do the bread. And then after this, I get started on some chicken breasts that I washed. I trim them, and then I just do them with some salt, pepper, and then I coated them with honey on top or around, whatever, just to kind of go with the flavor of the Brussels sprouts. And then of course we have the tomato and feta bread that does not typically go with those types of flavors, but it was still delicious. So yeah, here we are getting started on the chicken, and then I will get it all in the oven.
Everything within. Dreamy, breezy, we go. Easy on our.
So watching this back, I see that I smell the chicken, and I laughed out loud to myself. But rather than editing it out, I feel like I should just say I'm not like a big meat person. I'm not one that craves meat like for meals and stuff. I'm definitely a bread and butter type of person, obviously. And yeah, so meat just grosses me out most of the time. Like, not to touch it or anything, but like eating it, like the whole idea of like what it is and where it comes from and all that. So all the little extra things, the cartilage, all that stuff, I bite into that. That's it. I can't eat the rest. But anyway, if I smell the slightest like funkiest thing, that's it. It's done for me. And whatever. I'm sure I've met a lot of people that feel the same way. So I'm sure somebody out there feels the same way. But everybody else in my house loves chicken, beef, steak, everything. They love it all. So I'm happy to make it for them.
The other, beyond gravel, beyond all. A bigger scale, the world inhales as we go. I wouldn't want it any other way, no. Dreamy, breezy, we go. Easy, easy on our tiptoes. Undercover agents
here is everything ready to go in the oven. I just put everything in at what the bread has to cook at, and I believe it's like 425 or 450. So everything goes in, and I just take it all out as it's ready, and we'll see the bread go in, and then we're gonna see it coming out. And this bread is so delicious, guys. Everybody loves it. The kids love it. It is so yummy. I feel like me cutting into it like didn't do it any justice, but it really is good. If you like feta and that salty flavor, it's super, super yummy. Anyway, this is the end of the video that we are coming to here. So I want to thank all of you for stopping by, watching my video, and especially if you made it this far, thank you so much. And I will see you all in the next video. Bye.
Fill my head with roses. I can't help but dream away. Standing on a field with you and flowers everywhere. Maybe there is a star with your name. One thing I know is that